Welcome to another Tech Ambrosia Quick Sip. Today I want to talk really briefly about quick release systems, what they are, what makes them useful, and how you can make them work for you. All set? Bottoms up. You've seen one of these before. If you've used pretty much any tripod or monopod, you're probably already familiar with quick release systems. Just mount the plate to your camera, undo a latch or a thumb screw, and you can attach or detach the camera to the tripod or monopod with ease. This channel is about budget gear though, and if you're shopping for cheap sticks, you've probably already noticed that almost all of these inexpensive tripods or monopods, if they include a quick release plate at all, use a size and shape of plate that's unique to that tripod. Where these quick release systems get interesting is when you realize that there are actually standard plate sizes that can be interchanged between mounting clamps. And you can make use of these really inexpensively to make your photography and videography life a whole lot more convenient. So there are two major standard quick release systems, Manfrotto and Arca Swiss. Why two? Well, Manfrotto and Arca Swiss are two old high-end camera gear manufacturers, and each decided ages ago that they'd make their own system. Decades later, we now have these two as the dominant systems in the industry. Manfrotto plates tend to be wider and have a more complex lever-style quick release, while Arca Swiss plates tend to be smaller, really just less wide, and tilt into place onto the clamp, which you then tighten down with a knob. There isn't a real functional difference between the two, other than they're incompatible with each other. Genuine Manfrotto and Arca Swiss gear tends to be pricey, but generic compatible quick release plates and locking clamps are plentiful and affordable. These two here, this one a Manfrotto compatible unit and this one an Arca Swiss, are about $20 for the plate and the clamp combined. Simply mount the standardized clamp onto your tripod's existing plate, attach the standard plate to your camera or mic or light or whatever, and you're done. You've got a standardized mount that you can move between pieces of equipment without having to worry about incompatibilities. And if your camera is configured in such a way that you can leave your plate attached without compromising your ability to get to the battery or the cards, you've just added a major level of convenience to your workflow. Personally, I've started using Arca Swiss compatible plates, since my tripod's pan tilt head uses an Arca Swiss compatible clamp. I can leave an Arca Swiss plate attached to my A6300 and move it effortlessly between my studio setup and my tripod without having to unmount the ball head that the camera rests on or mess around with the plate when I want to put the A6300 on my tripod. The same logic applies if you're using a handheld or gimbal rig. You can attach a plate to the camera and then put the matching clamp onto your gimbal's locating plate or inside your handheld rig, and you can break down your system to walk-around size instantly. Sky's the limit. Wasn't that refreshing? Hopefully armed with this delicious knowledge, you'll go out into the world and make things better for yourself or others. Thank you for watching this Tech Ambrosia Quick Sip. Have a good night.